You're watching Reality Check. Tonight, what the Prime Minister said, but more significantly did not say in his first rallies in the Bihar elections. Now, Mr. Modi had flown in today to hold 3 rallies with Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. All eyes were on Mr. Modi as he took the stage with Nitish, whether he would clear the air on the confusion within the NDA. Would the Prime Minister rebuke Chirag Paswan for openly attacking and contesting against Nitish Kumar while backing Mr. Modi and the BJP? Would the Prime Minister make it clear that Chirag is not part of the NDA and is misusing the Modi brand? Would the Prime Minister set the record straight on the lingering suspicion that the BJP has other plans for Mr. Kumar once the results are in? These were all the questions that were lingering as the Prime Minister took the stage. But as it turned out, Mr. Modi was largely silent on this simmering political controversy, making a more general reference to Mr. Kumar's performance as Chief Minister.
श्रीमान नीतीश जी की अगुवाई में यहां बेहतर तालमेल वाली, तेजी से काम करने वाली सरकार बने, इसके लिए आपको मतदान जरूर करना है.
Chirag Paswan, meanwhile, dialed up his attack on Nitish Kumar, making a veiled threat to arrest him. He also dialed up his Modi Bhakti, thanking the Prime Minister for paying tribute to Chirag's late father.
इससे ज्यादा गर्व और सम्मान की बात और क्या हो सकती है कि प्रधानमंत्री 2020 विधानसभा के चुनाव में जब पहली बार बिहार आते हैं तो पिताजी को याद करते हैं, उनको श्रद्धांजलि देते हैं और एक पुत्र होने के नाते जरूर मेरे लिए वो भावुक क्षण था.
आपने कहा कि अगर ये आपकी बीजेपी की सरकार बनी तो नीतीश कुमार को आप जेल भेजेंगे.
नीतीश कुमार जी को जेल नहीं, जिन लोगों ने 7 निश्चय में घोटाला किया है, भ्रष्टाचार किया है, और अगर ये भ्रष्टाचार की आंच मौजूदा मुख्यमंत्री तक भी आएगी तो संभवतः वो भी जेल जाएंगे, पर जो भी दोषी होगा उसे छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा.
So what did the Prime Minister say? He targeted the Lalu Rabri regime for dragging Bihar backwards, while recalling the martyrdom in Galwan of soldiers from Bihar, rebutted by Rahul Gandhi, who made his Bihar election debut today.
बिहार के सपूत गलवान घाटी में तिरंगा के खातिर शहीद हो गए, लेकिन भारत माता के माथा ना झुके दले.
सवाल ये है कि जब चाइना हमारी जमीन के अंदर आए तो हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने हमारे वीरों का अपमान करते हुए ये क्यों बोला कि हिंदुस्तान के अंदर कोई नहीं आया. सवाल भाइयों और बहनों ये है, हिंदुस्तान की सेना का अपमान नरेंद्र मोदी ने किया जब उन्होंने देश को झूठ बोला कि चाइना का कोई भी सैनिक हिंदुस्तान के अंदर नहीं आया.
बिहार के लोग भूल नहीं सकते वो दिन जब सूरज ढलते का मतलब होता था सब कुछ बंद हो जाना, ठप पड़ जाना.
9 नवंबर को लालू जी का रिहाई होगा. 9 नवंबर को मेरा जन्मदिन भी है और 10 तारीख को नीतीश जी का विदाई है. अरे विदाई बानू.
हम ज्यादा कुछ तो नहीं बोलेंगे, लेकिन जान लीजिए पहले कितना अपराध था. उन लोगों को 15 साल काम करने का मौका मिला. अपराध कितना था, सामूहिक नरसंहार, अपहरण की घटनाएं, कितने डॉक्टर को यहां से भागना पड़ा, कितने व्यापारियों को भागना पड़ा, और हम लोगों ने अपराध पर नियंत्रण किया. 15 साल लोग राज करते रहे हैं पहले, और क्या था यहां, कोई संस्थान की स्थापना होती थी, मेडिकल कॉलेज का क्या बुरा हाल था. हम लोगों ने 3 मेडिकल कॉलेज पहले स्थापित किया और 8 मेडिकल कॉलेज की स्थापना के लिए केंद्र सरकार का सहयोग मिल रहा है और 8 नए मेडिकल कॉलेज और बनाए जा रहे हैं.
बिहार के सब मजदूरों को दिल्ली से बाकी प्रदेशों से भगाकर बिहार भेजा. जब आप पैदल आ रहे थे, जब आप भूखे थे, जब आप प्यासे थे, तो नरेंद्र मोदी क्या कह रहे थे? नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने आपकी मदद की, बिहार के मजदूरों की मदद की, मजदूरों के सामने सर झुकाते हैं, मगर जब समय आता है तो मदद नहीं करते।
All right, joining me tonight on Reality Check, I have with me KC Tyagi, Secretary General, spokesperson of the Janata Dal United is with us. Gaurav Vallabh, spokesperson of the Congress is here. Shantanu Gupta, political analyst, supports the BJP on the show. And Arvind Kumar Bajpai, Vice President and spokesperson of LJP, Chirag Paswan's party. But let me start with Aarti Jairath, senior journalist. Aarti Jairath, interesting, as I said in my introduction, not so much what the Prime Minister said, but what he left unsaid. For all those expecting, especially within the JDU and the BJP, that he will set the record straight on Chirag Paswan, but he didn't.
No, in fact, he went out of his way to pay tributes to Ramvilas Paswan, and not just Ramvilas Paswan, but also Raghuvansh Prasad Singh, who left RJD on the eve of the elections, and whose son is now contesting on a JDU ticket. Also, it was very interesting when he talked about the development of Bihar and Bihar being a Bimaru state. Remember, Nitish has been in power for 15 years.
Right.
But he said development of Bihar had taken place only in the last 3 to 4 years. So he completely obliterated Nitish Kumar's first and second term.
Right.
And did not talk about them at all. And in fact, indicated that Bihar remained a Bimaru state under Nitish even at that time.
Right.
So, I mean, there was quite a put down to Nitish Kumar in this rally, in the PM speech.
So let's...
and I think, JDU should be worried about it.
KC Tyagi, disappointed that the Prime Minister with Nitish Kumar by his side in rally after rally didn't say a word about Chirag Paswan, who today, as we just heard, is now virtually threatening to arrest Nitish Kumar.
प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने रामविलास जी को और रघुवंश बाबू को ट्रिब्यूट दिया है। ये भारतीय जो परंपराएं हैं उसका हिस्सा है।
जी बिल्कुल।
यूं भी दोनों सीनियर लीडर हैं और हम सब लोग उनको हर सभा में ट्रिब्यूट देते हैं।
वो तो ठीक है।
प्रधानमंत्री ने स्पष्ट
उन्होंने चिराग पासवान पे कुछ नहीं कहा। उन्होंने ये नहीं कहा कि कुछ लोग मेरे नाम का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं, कि उनको नहीं करना चाहिए, और उनको नीतीश कुमार को डिफेंड नहीं किया अगेंस्ट दीज अटैक्स। त्यागी जी, आर यू डिसअपॉइंटेड?
अब आप मुझे अगर बासु जी बोलने का मौका देंगे तो मैं अपनी बात कहूंगा। आप तो बीच में काट देते।
जी नहीं बोलिए बोलिए।
उन्होंने नड्डा जी जो पार्टी के प्रेसिडेंट हैं, गृह मंत्री पूर्व अध्यक्ष हैं श्री अमित शाह जी 1 दर्जन मौकों पर कह चुके हैं कि बिहार में एनडीए का मतलब है नीतीश कुमार के नेतृत्व वाला गठबंधन,
राइट,
जिसमें जेडीयू, बीजेपी, हम और वीआईपी शामिल है। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, प्रधानमंत्री ने आज खुद स्पष्ट किया कि बिहार में नीतीश कुमार जी के नेतृत्व में इतना विकास हुआ है।
right.
उन्होंने बहुत स्पष्ट कहा कि बिहार में एनडीए का मतलब नीतीश कुमार के नेतृत्व वाला संगठन है। अब प्रधानमंत्री से अगर आप ये आशा करते हो कि वो नाम लेकर के चिराग पासवान जी का या किसी और को कंडेम करे, तो प्रधानमंत्री के इस तरह की चीज ये मैं नहीं मानता हूं।
नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि even Shantanu Gupta, the Prime Minister, didn't have to name Chirag Paswan. I agree with KC Tyagi that he's the Prime Minister, but there's so many other ways you can indicate. He could have just said some people are misusing my name and don't get into the confusion created by them. Don't you feel that this is only adding, because I've been to Bihar and I can tell you on the ground, whatever may be saying by the officials or the big leaders, there's an intense amount of confusion within not just the JDU but even within the BJP supporters and workers as to in those seats where the Chirag Paswan is fighting the JDU, who should they support? Should they support LJP? Should they support JDU? And the Prime Minister was silent.
Srinivasan, I doubt how much was the sample size when you talk to the people. I think people of Bihar and people of India are generally very smart. They know, they watch social media, they watch their local language media, they know which is when Prime Minister is saying these are the 4 parties which represents NDA, I think it's very clear to everyone and people will make their mind. It's now NDA is the believability and the accountability of NDA versus Mahagathbandhan.
So the fact that someone,
what it is.
But Shantanu, the fact that someone who still, by the way, consider himself an ally of yours at the centre is openly attacking Nitish Kumar, is fighting all the Nitish Kumar seats, you don't think that merited at least some mention by the Prime Minister?
No, I'm saying that's why I'm saying. In fact, that's a smart political move, not to give a heed, not to give importance, because even I think even when JDU was not with them, how many seats they fought? LJP bought some 40-45 seats, and if LJP would have joined, they would have got 5-7 seats. So I think it's a non-player, and he has Prime Minister's time, speech time should not be spent on a non-player.
It's a non-player. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that, Arvind Kumar Bajpai, that why should the Prime Minister even refer to Chirag Paswan, even though Chirag Paswan keeps expressing his bhakti for Mr. Modi? Why refer to them? You're a non-player, according to BJP.
If you recollect the entire speech, the Prime Minister has endorsed the same thing which we are talking about. He said, Nitish Kumar ka kaam sirf 3.5 saal hua hai. This is what we said. Whereas on the other side, Nitish Kumar is claiming that we performed for 15 years. And he's comparing his 15 years with Lalu's 15 years. So today, actually, the line we have taken is endorsed by the Prime Minister. This is what I say. And we have nothing against the central policies, central government policies, Modi's working style, Modi's work during the...
No, that's fine. But the point the BJP is making is you're a non-player. You can take any stand.
No. Now, listen. We continuously, if you see our record, then 6 to 10% vote we secured in all elections, irrespective of our unity with any other combination or not.
Yeah.
Our track record is that 12.5% we took when we fought election alone in 2005.
So you think you can damage? You think you can damage Nitish Kumar? But are you seriously think you can damage Nitish Kumar?
It is clearly indicated by way of declaration by our President Chirag Paswan that Nitish leadership cannot go on further. Because
cannot go further. Okay, you are... Yes. This is the point I'm trying to make, which is creating the confusion, and that is the whole issue here. Before I come to the Congress, before I come to Gaurav Vallabh, KC Tyagi, you want to rebut that? That
yes,
he's openly saying it is end game for Nitish Kumar, and the BJP is, the Prime Minister didn't say anything.
बासु जी बिल्कुल ठीक कहा मेरे मित्र वाजपेयी जी ने 2000, 2005, 2010, 2015 4 विधानसभा चुनाव में जेडीयू का एलजेपी से कोई अलायंस नहीं रहा और बगैर एलजेपी के अलायंस के हम लोग जीतते रहे। पिछली बार जो बता रहे हैं मेरे मित्र,
they not damage you?
नहीं, हमें फायदा होता है जब ये हमसे अलग लड़ते हैं तो हमें फायदा होता है।
अच्छा, ठीक।
हम तो 200 सीटों में पहुंच गए। 2010 में ये हमारे खिलाफ थे। अच्छा। 2015 में ये हमारे खिलाफ थे।
तो आप कह रहे हैं
2005 में ये हमारे खिलाफ थे।
अच्छा, चलिए ये भी इसमें you've seen the positive spin on this, but anyway, Gaurav Vallabh, the point is, Gaurav Vallabh, that is the Congress simply hoping to cash in on all this confusion? Because otherwise, frankly, till Rahul Gandhi arrived today, you're not really seen on the ground, and you're fighting close to 70 seats. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Vasu, from whatever we are discussing, one thing we had concluded that out of 15 years of Nitish Kumar's governance, Prime Minister said that Nitish Kumar had not worked at all for 12 years. So 12 saal to
I don't know if he quite, one second, I don't think he quite said exactly that, Gaurav Vallabh.
Now coming to, because he mentioned that for last 3 years only we are working. Before that, nothing was there.
Okay, so but coming to the Congress, coming to the missing Congress.
12 years are gone. Now for 3 years, JDU spokesperson is saying हमें फायदा होता है. LJP is saying हमें फायदा होता है. अरे, is anybody is there who can talk about the फायदा of the young people of the Bihar? Is there anybody who can talk about that why Bihar 33% of the population is below poverty line?
No, but what about? But when you say anybody, that is the role of the opposition, which is you, the Congress, which, as I said, has really been missing in this fight
So, Vasu, whether we are missing or not missing, that will be out on 10th of November. But we are coming with.
But are you accepting that you did not, you are missing? You had all this time to build up a big momentum in Bihar, and you didn't do it.
Vasu, I don't want to say anything. Just share the rallies of Rahul Gandhi ji and Prime Minister. Your audience will find who is having the momentum, because people of Bihar had decided that is baar badle sarkar. People of Bihar had decided that we want 10 lakh employment.
Well, I must say, I don't know. I haven't seen fully the crowds in Rahul's rally, but the crowds really seem to be more excited by Tejasvi. At least that's what the visuals we're seeing. But Aarti Jayarat, Shantanu, I know you want to come in. I'll come to you. But Aarti Jayarat, is this, in a sense, the kind of, you could say, the masburi of the coalitions, that in a sense Nitish is the weak link for the NDA and the Congress is the weak link for the Mahagathbandhan?
Oh, absolutely. I think in the Mahagathbandhan, the Congress is hanging on to Tejasvi's coattails and hoping to pick up whatever crumbs they can. And as far as Nitish is concerned, unfortunately, he's become the target of attack in this election, and he's being squeezed from all sides. All sides. I mean, there is Tejasvi attacking him. There is Rahul attacking him. There is Chirag Paswan attacking him. So, he's become the main issue of the election. Do you want Nitish Kumar back as Chief Minister or don't you? And that is the answer people are going to give when they go out to vote in these three phases. And that is bad news for Nitish.
But that is...
Judging by the reaction, judging by, you see the response Tejasvi is getting.
Yeah.
You could see even from your clips that, when he spoke about Lalu, he was cheered. When he spoke against Nitish, he was cheered.
Yeah.
That's the kind of euphoria and energy he's generating.
Right.
So, I think the signs are pretty evident. I don't know ultimately what the results will be.
Of course, yeah, we still await that. But something I wanted to, this is what I want to understand from the LJP, that Arvind Kumarji, that you are, fully pro-BJP, you love the BJP, everything about the BJP is amazing. That you say Nitish Kumar is a failure. But it was a joint government, BJP, JDU for so many years. How can you give the BJP, if you claim, as you say, Bihar has been a failure under Nitish, how can you give the BJP a clean chit?
You know the working of the state. Chief Minister is the supreme. Although cabinet remains there, but the Chief Minister is the supreme in all the states. You will find, you agree with me.
No, I don't, by the way, necessarily agree with you. It varies from state to state, and you have Sushil Kumar Modi, Deputy Chief Minister for so many years. You're saying Sushil Kumar Modi is powerless?
No, I say ultimate the state responsibility lies in the shoulder of the Chief Minister, and he controls everything. This is my understanding. And
so the BJP is hunky-dory. I mean, they're not to blame for
this is what
the fiasco in Bihar.
What I noticed, because the main policy decision is taken by the cabinet, this is understood. But the working style of the Nitish Babu is known to everybody. So that's why I said whatever decision is taken for the development of the Bihar, which is taken by the Nitish government, so he is responsible.
Shantanu Gupta, do you agree with that? That the BJP was completely sort of a silent bystander in Bihar?
No. I think Sushil Modi is a leader of stature, a big stature, and all the seat sharing is almost 50-50. See, I think to my mind, this 3.5-year comment of Prime Minister is taken totally wrong. What he's trying to explain is that a lot of time of Nitish Kumar is spent when UPA was in power, so UPA was not kind to NDA states, and some time is spent with Lalu Prasad Yadav's party, where they were not cooperative, they were not ready to implement Modi's schemes, right? That was the interpretation. See, it's a context, Srinivasan, between the credibility, the combined credibility to amazing administrators like Modi and Nitish Kumar versus RJD, where Lalu Prasad Yadav is in jail, and Tejasvi Yadav, who never cared to even study beyond 8th class when his father was chief minister, when his mother was chief minister, right? But
educational qualifications, that I don't know if it's a fair. But how do you explain then the huge crowds that Tejasvi is getting, which was because of that 10 lakh job promise, which has actually now led you first after attacking it and saying it's a useless idea. Now the BJP is saying 19 lakh jobs.
Srinivasan, parties will make poll promise, but people will know whose credibility, what a 8th pass person can do, who had all the time and the money to study, who had all that. No. I'm pointing out.
I mean, that's surprising because the Prime Minister himself is very, he kind of embraces the fact that he's come from humble origins.
Shamefulness that, okay, मेरा बाप नेता है, मैं नहीं पढ़ूंगा. मेरा बाप chief minister है, मैं तो नेतागिरी करूंगा. I did not study. So I'm saying that's brazenness, right? So it's a credibility of an administrator like Narendra Modi.
Okay, so you're saying that your 19 lakh promise is more credible than his 10 lakh promise. Come on, that's a bit of a stretch, Shantanu. But anyway, Gaurav Vallabh wants to come in. Yes, Gaurav Vallabh.
Yeah, Vasu, I just want to ask the gentleman from BJP that what's the qualification of ex-HRD minister, Mrs. Smriti Irani ji? What is the qualification of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji?
They don't come because you come from a party of...
One second, Shantanu, don't interrupt. Shantanu, he didn't interrupt you. Fair play.
You interrupted while I was speaking, so I'm
fair play.
Qualification of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, MA in entire political science, and there is no department in the world who gives degree in entire political science. HRD minister was not able to show her 10th pass certificate.
Yeah.
So don't go into that. Second point, Vasu, you had raised about Congress performance. In the last election, Congress contested 41 seats and 27 we won. So this time also we are contesting 70 seats and we are going to
But last time it was RJD, JDU together, which some would say was the rising tide that lifted all boats, including the Congresses. So that could have been a factor.
See, Vasu, you can't find out that who is winning from whom.
Okay.
I can say that JDU got 71 seats because of Congress.
Okay,
so that makes
fair enough.
But
त्यागी जी, क्या आप मानते हैं कि आप जो भी आप कहें कि ये जो पूरा एक तरफ से चिराग का अटैक, दूसरी तरफ से जो क्राउड्स आ रहे हैं तेजस्वी के रैली में, आप थोड़े रैटल हो गए. JDU is rattled. BJP also appears rattled. The kind of promises you've been making. We've seen the chief minister lose his temper now in rally after rally.
एक तो बासु जी, मैं अपने मित्र गौरव वल्लभ को जानकारियां ठीक करना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि मैं पिछले चुनाव में टिकट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम का हिस्सा था.
अच्छा,
लालू जी आपकी पार्टी को 20 से ज्यादा सीट देने के लिए तैयार नहीं थे. ये नीतीश कुमार जी थे. आप सदानंद जी से पूछिएगा, उस समय जो आपके प्रेसिडेंट थे उनसे पूछिएगा, अशोक चौधरी जी से, कैसे नीतीश कुमार जी ने लालू से झगड़ा करके आपको इतनी सीटें दिलवाई थी. नंबर 1, आप कह रहे हैं हम आपकी वजह से जीत गए. और 4-5 सीटें अभी भी ऐसी हैं जहां पर जेडीयू ने आपकी पार्टी को कैंडिडेट दिए थे. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, जो विपक्षी पार्टियां हैं, जितना नीतीश कुमार पर अटैक करेंगे उतना ही हमें फायदा होगा.
अच्छा,
जैसे लोकसभा चुनाव में जितना निशाना नरेंद्र मोदी पर बना, पहले से भी ज्यादा सीटें नरेंद्र मोदी जी की आई और 10 नवंबर का दिन दिखाई देगा. ये जो ताकतवर नेता होते हैं,
हर एक लीडर का, नॉट एवरी लीडर इज दैट टेफ्लॉन कोटेड जितने मोदी जी हैं, कि उनको अटैक करते रहिए और उनको फायदा होता रहेगा.
मैंने मिसिस गांधी का भी देखा है.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
मिसिस गांधी के हम सब लोग खिलाफ थे.
ओके.
मिसिस गांधी के मैं भी खिलाफ था.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
सब लोग खिलाफ थे. 1971 में क्या हुआ?
I have no time to have 10 seconds for Gaurav Vallabh, literally 10 seconds.
So, Tyagi ji, you contested last time 101 seats. I am telling you that we gave that 101 seats to you. Lalu ji was not ready to give you 101 seats.
Okay,
so what is the evidence of these statements?
Achha,
when you are speaking on national television, please share some concrete ideas. I am telling we gave 101 seats. You don't deserve that thing.